What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we're on to the unit that if you were like me or like a lot of people, obviously we're on my talent blossoming unit previews. Anyway, if you're like me and most people, you saw this guy and you got excited instantly, especially since we got a little bit of info on him before any unit in Global did, I think the common term is chase damage. So that was just awesome to see this at first, and he is going to be awesome. And what's really exciting about this guy is, I would say, with few exceptions, now whenever you tell, this is a good thing about Tact. Okay, it's one of the fun things. Whenever you mention how bad this unit is, somebody will retort back with, "On this stage, he is amazing," or "He soloed this very hard stage." He does have some use right now, but I also think it's fair to say that he is at the very, very bottom of the S rank pool right now. Not useless, but as far as S units go, as far as what you should put an orb into, not right now, not with this guy. All right, so let's start off with how he is. We'll just scroll down here. So he's got movement 2. The talent system is going to give him one more move. That's this is a trend right now. Anything, it's hard to be good with 2 movement right now, and especially a caster is an exception, but even a lot of those, it's like, man, I really wish this caster just had one more movement. So yeah, this guy he's not hitting much, okay, and he's a martial unit, so martial skills just aren't very good right now. This guy is a tankier Prism Peacock. I think, from what I understand, yeah, he's a tankier Prism Peacock, because their moves probably do about the same damage, if not exactly the same. I mean, they're both martial elemental skills. But anyway, let's go. So, alright, so not much movement. HP, once again, this is out of the JP pool. I think we have 39 S ranks right now. This guy is 24th in HP, so a bit above average, a hair under 1,000, so pretty good. MP doesn't matter, he's literally right in the middle. Attack is slightly above average, which is a shame because he does have a physical skill or two, but you're not attacking with this guy, so it's a shame. That is a high enough of tack stack that it is kind of a shame to waste, but granted, this is level 120 fully awakened. This is one of the few, I think I just got mine to 2. Mine's at either Awakening 1 or 2. So at the beginning, like, alright, I'm missing one S rank, one general pool S rank, but it's Metal Dragon, the worst one, so meh. And then as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I need to get some copies of Metal Dragon. Oh my god. I would still have, if they put Metal Dragon in the paid gem shop, like the other 3 units that are in there, I would probably buy them. Well, I would wait to buy them, but yeah, I would have bought them. Alright, so defense, he's number 5 out of all available JP units. We should expect him to be at 500. Not as good as my boy Nightclubber. Notice that he is not getting a bloom yet, so everybody that says he's not good is stupid and square knows it. Alright, Nightclubber's amazing, that's why he's not getting bloomed yet. Anyway, defense, so he's like 200 less than my boy Nightclubber, but 500 is still pretty good. So this is, I mean, you will want to put him in the way of physical attacks, and in Arena you will want to try to stay away from. If you're coming at him and hitting him with his weakness, keep in mind, I mean, you get in this mindset that like, oh, I'll just hit anything with its weakness, and this unit is very strong and I'll kill it. That's probably enough defense that unless your monster is insanely strong and or buffed, etc., yeah, you're going to do most of his, you're going to take out most of his HP with a strong elemental attack, physical attack, but doubtful you're going to take it down. What are his weaknesses? Let's look ahead to that. Alright, so it's not crack. So it's Frizz and Zam. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at a Stark, but a Stark's only going to one-shot him if he's gotten his attack buffed already. And then Frizz, Overkilling Machine, I'm not sure. I don't know what Overkilling Machine's damage is going to look like because he is starting double buffed. but it's not the strongest for his type move. It's hard to say. But anyway. More stats. Agility, slow as hell. Wow. Almost literally last place. Can be good. Can be good. And then wisdom doesn't matter. He's above, or no, he's below average, but it doesn't mean a damn thing. General whoosh attribute power plus 10%. It can be useful if you're bringing whoosh casters and physical and or martial breath, whatever. This could be the best team for a party that's all whoosh users. Depends on the situation. So, all right. So we got a B rank whoosh martial skill. It's crap. It's just, this is for, just like I was talking about on some of the other units, this is an ability that's only for when you are trying to finish off a unit that's already dead. With very few exceptions, you will not need to put any scrolls into this. This is just that's just you're ranking this ability up just to be like, look, all of the abilities are high level. That's about it. Heavy blow. This is a non-elemental physical strike, so he does get a little bit of use out of his high attack stat, but for the most part, you're never really going to use this. I don't know. I don't know if it will do more than his... No, sorry, he gets a non-elemental attack now. So, again, this is for finishing something off that's basically dead already, with very few exceptions, and I'm not sure if there are exceptions. Alright, and then he's his A-rank ability is it's AoE, self-circle range, whatever it's called. Surrounding. Yes, surrounding range 1 whoosh martial. I haven't heard about this being very good damage. It's probably very mediocre damage. And again, he's at this point only move 2, so this gets a little bit better when he's move 3, but that's a very mediocre damage. What is he getting? Dude, he's getting, all right. He's getting a range 3 non-elemental martial ability that can greatly reduce... let me see. Yeah. Occasionally lowers defense. And it does non-elemental martial damage. From what I've heard, this does some damn good damage. Alright, so keep in mind, now he is movement 3 with range 3. I would imagine this works like bang-type spells. This AoE pattern generally requires a unit to be in the middle to be targeted. But yeah, and then this characteristic, pretty simple down here. Power 1, he gets a lot more agility. 80 agility. I doubt that can't be factored in here. So he will go from the bottom to 80 is enough to bring him up to 376 at max awakening. So it's enough so that some agility equipment on him will probably be good enough. HP equipment will make him... You're probably going to want to go with HP equipment still, but depending on the scenario, he will have enough agility so that agility equipment could probably make him fast enough. Maybe one of the faster units on your team. I forget what agility numbers... I don't know what agility numbers are going to look like at 120 exactly, but it's bringing him a lot closer to respectable. It's going to make him miss... Honestly, he's so low. His agility being like almost literally the lowest in the game. Maybe the lowest on global right now. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, he's going to miss more. So this is bringing him up. So even without agility buffing, he's probably not going to miss nearly as much. And then, sorry, the big thing, the big exciting thing, even more than his range move, in my opinion, is, if you are in position where you can chase after someone other than yourself, you will... I believe what this is if one of your allies damages something within range of you, I don't know what the range is, I would imagine it's range 3, you will shoot a missile at them. It will not be as strong as the talent feat, but from what I've heard it does about 500 damage. I kind of have trouble believing that, but apparently it's going to be a couple hundred damage. Nothing to laugh at, especially, I mean, if this guy becomes an arena unit, I'm not 100% sure he's an arena unit. Something like this, Granted, in this situation, you will probably want to get some agility equipment on him, because you'll want him to. I would imagine this ability would require him to be closer to the enemy. So if he's, if he's back here, and the guys that go before him go up here, and they attack, this is not coming through on screen very well, but if he's in the background while your units are advancing and hitting things, he's not going to be there. But if he's up there in the mix, there are a lot of situations in Arena where you're doing 80 to 90% of a unit's damage, and that's bad. That means they can attack you back, or you're not going to finish that round. If this is enough to finish something off, that's amazing. That's amazing. Besides the fact that he is, in a lot of situations, going to do some amazing AoE damage, this can easily hit things that, he's movement 3, this is range 3, so this is going to hit a unit in front and behind the unit, not to mention the ones to the side. I can see this guy just being absolutely devastating. Let me see. They recommend the chocolate toss scroll on him. That's not a terrible idea, I bet. It could be good on him. Maybe not the best unit. I'd like to see the chocolate toss scroll on Queen Slime, because she might buff its damage. Or healing. I'm not sure, but she has sporadic MP regen. So if you need to cast a heal for like 20-30 rounds, she is perfect. Let me see. What do they say about strengthening with the missile learned by talent? So this is the feat. It's become possible to a range of non-attribute firepower. I don't know if we have ranged non-elemental damage right now, especially martial. So keep that in mind. There's very few, if anything, there's not much that reduces martial damage. I think it's pretty much on global right now. It's pretty much just something like Dark Robe, something that just generally reduces all damage. But this isn't going to be negated by defense. It's not going to be negated by spell resistance, which is becoming somewhat more common. This is non-elemental martial damage, so it's just going to do high damage to everything. So this might make Psy Cannon look bad. Not bad necessarily, but imagine Psy Cannon damage with a boom pattern. I think that's what we're looking at. And again, it can't be spell resisted. So this is going to be amazing, I believe. At 50 points. Alright, so. And it says it is attractive that you can generate firepower other than your own turn with a talent. Yeah, so the chase damage. So that's something, I still don't really know how it works out. We do have a few units that do that right now. Sometimes it doesn't seem as amazing as I would expect. I don't know exactly what the trigger is on this. I think it's when your allies attack, it follows up. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, it's saying, let's see, I think this must just be automatically done or something. Yeah, the inorganic blade here isn't bad. You can put some HP power on it. But yeah, this is increasing attack power, or physical skills, I think. So like I said, you're either going to want to go, depending on the situation, you want to put straight HP on this guy, or agility. Probably agility. I'm gonna guess that agility is gonna be something that you want on this guy. So if you don't have a good agility weapon, try your best to get one right now. Because anything that increases whoosh martial damage is probably it would just be non-elemental martial damage that you would want now, because his whoosh skill isn't going to matter that much, probably. So yeah, you're definitely going for agility or HP on this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I think for a lot of guys, as long as what I've heard about his damage isn't significantly overstated, this is going to be an arena staple. And again, so let's talk about taking him down for a minute. Oh, and this is his awakening skill that he already has. Increases the power and effect of... Alright, so this looks like general martial tricks. Increasing its power and reducing the MP. I don't see anything about whoosh here, so this is martial. So this will be relevant to his new ability. And let me see. He's resisting bang and crack, so he's a good unit against Zoma, obviously. Let me see. Juliante, if you're taking her on, she's not huge in Arena yet. Sorrow. Yes, Sorrow. He's probably be a good counter to Sorrow. Yes, and keep in mind, the Sorrow has Spell Reflect. Again, remember, his ability is Martial, so yes, he's going to be good. I think he's going to go with the AoE pattern of his attack. You put Dragon Lord True Form next to him. You can consider this guy like another one of the breath users. If you like going for the AoE splash damage, like I do sometimes, it depends on the team. Granted, this will be screwed up if the enemy is too scattered, but this guy with Dragon Lord True Form, Halberd Saurus, great dragon with its bloom and fan attack. You're going to be able to. These guys can take out 2 or 3 units easily. He'll probably be able to farm up, team up with just one breath user, and probably as long as they don't have a resistance, you're probably taking out 2 or 3 guys together. But anyway, to take this guy down, you're going to want Frizz and Zam. So this is probably going to increase the importance of a Stark, but again, he's got high defense and a lot of HP, possibly. He's already got decent HP. A lot of people will probably spec him for HP in Arena. And then Frizz... yeah, it's... I think this guy... you might need to have a strategy for this guy in Arena. I don't know how... I can't... Maybe I'm overreacting, but he's got decent defense, decent HP. I don't think HP will be optimal for him with equipment, but I bet a lot of people will spec him with HP. So, he might be pretty hard to take down. Wow, I went long on this guy. Again, I'm very excited for this unit, and I can tell it's definitely a good thing I didn't do these videos together. So, yeah, so we got his stats here again. Alright, that's it, guys. I will be back with another one soon. My favorite unit, the most OP one, for those paying attention, you know who this guy is. I'll be back pretty soon with the next video.